What's up, guys? Jason Stewart here. Super excited to be with Greg Pure Beast Harvey. My man, I haven't seen you since 2015. MIA, fought for Epic Fighting, super heavyweight fight. He was about in the 340s and fought against a guy who basically was just a heavyweight that we told him, don't cut. Because people don't know, the biggest fighter you'll ever see in the UFC is 265. They have to weigh in at 265. He was obviously far from that mark, so we had to do what's called a super heavyweight fight, which you'll see it at Epic Fighting very rarely. You never see it on any of the other promotions. And the guy just wasn't big enough for you, I felt. No. This guy is not huge either. And he says he's not worried about it. He's training for it. He's good to go. He seems super nonchalant about the whole situation. He walks around like a light heavyweight, like 230, 240-ish, or something like that. And you're trying to cut. You were at 340, you're down to like 292, and you got to cut another 30 pounds in what we got, 5 days to make the 265 mark. And you're confident you're going to do it?
Of course. I got to send a message to this dude. So.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your childhood, growing up, where you're from, and how you got into fighting.
San Diego, California is where I'm from, born and raised. Started fighting because coming up in the group homes, that's all we did was fight. And coming from a gang background and being taken out of my family setting, carried a lot of anger. So everything with me was fighting.
So you were in a group home, were you in like with families? Was it foster homes?
Faculty, a faculty group home.
Faculty.
So I'm in there with a gang of kids. That's my foster brother right there.
Okay.
So
welcome. And so I spent a little bit of time in these facilities, not long. You know, mom got in trouble for a little bit, went to jail for a little bit. I ended up for a short period. I remember being really out of place, being like really nervous, going to sleep with these like bunk beds and this room full of beds and stuff like that. But you spent most or all of your...
Since the age of 11.
Since 11.
All the way through.
All the way through. So I was in there like around 5-ish.
Okay.
So you were there from 11. Got taken from your real family? Yeah. Yeah. What happened there?
Abuse.
Yeah.
A lot of abuse. You know, physical, mental.
Physical, mental abuse. You get taken away from them. You end up in the system. And then what people don't realize is kids who grow up in the system have a 50% or higher, depending on where you're from, homelessness rate. Like you basically at 18, you're out and go do something.
And they don't teach you no special skills in there either.
Yeah, so it's like
once you turn 18, you're gone.
Go figure it out. And then 50% of homelessness.
And then where that's going to lead you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so did you have trouble with that as well? Like were you getting in trouble after 18? Was you?
We had no guidance.
Yeah.
We ain't got no guidance.
Give us some examples of like stuff that went down.
Well, of course, a lot of fighting, stealing, just a lot of stuff.
Trying to survive.
Survival mode. So
yeah.
A lot of stuff that kids do with no guidance, dead in the street. So.
And so you handled it with working out. With when did you get into?
Basketball got me out of it temporarily. So went to Helix High, played basketball for a while.
So when you were playing basketball, you were okay.
Yeah.
But then high school's over, basketball's over.
Then I went to college and played basketball.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went to Pasadena.
Okay.
Played basketball for a while, and then with no guidance, led me back to what I know, which is survival. So.
Yeah.
And
then how did you discover mixed martial arts?
Just word of mouth, talking to a lot of people and hearing a lot of people saying you should, look into it. Since you like to do it, why don't you, take advantage of it?
Yeah. Now, are you associated with a gym? Are you training on your own?
Be honest with you, Chris Lieben got me involved. Chris Lieben at Victory.
Okay.
So he got me involved, trained me, seen something special in me, and then took off from there. I was up there in L.A. I fought on the Shane Mosley card, and then met you when you had short hair.
Yeah.
You had the short hair. So.
That's right. And so are you still training with him at all? Or?
No, I moved to Arizona, so I'm training at next level up there.
Okay.
So right now I'm doing a lot of jiu-jitsu right now.
Okay, good.
So the stand-up is sharp, but I'm just want to, in this type of sport, you got to learn all aspects.
Yeah, you can't.
No matter how much you learn, you're going to learn more.
Yeah.
could never master that type of art.
And you learn that real quick whenever there's that like little skinny dude that's a master of jujitsu or that old 60-something-year-old taps you out, and you're like,
and it only takes something small, something real small.
Yeah, lots of little tweaks that go into it. So what can people expect on your next fight coming up?
Oh man, firecrackers for sure. I'm gonna hurt this dude, so I'm gonna hurt him, and I'm gonna hurt whoever said the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So we gonna see about that.
All right. Tell your fans what the future holds for Greg the Beast Harvey.
So I'm gonna go get this belt Friday. Then after that, whoever runs up, give them opportunity, and go from there. Take it one fight at a time.
So you drove all the way from Arizona to be here for the interview,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna drive all the way back, or you gonna stay here till the fight?
I'm staying.
Yeah.
So
Good.
there ain't no excuses.
No excuses. All right, man. Well, we're excited to see you fight. I appreciate you coming all the way
Man,
down
I
here.
appreciate you having me again, man.
Check him out, May 20th, epicfighting.com, Instagram @epicfighting. Follow PureBeast87 on Instagram. We'll see you guys there.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Appreciate you, man.